Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to review of Heretic, the 7th album by Morbid Angel. Today we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. I've already reviewed their record Formals Fatal to the Flesh, so go check that out. There I talk about how I found out about this band. Basically, my siblings showed me their music when I was 4 years old. I remember that back then Domination was my favorite album. Heretic is an interesting record for many reasons. Let's start with the album art. Look at it, it's so beautiful compared to the rest of their arts. Then we have the album tracklist, which is just atrocious. So we have the standard disc with 14 songs, and for some reason we have 6 hidden tracks, and half of them don't make sense. So like Tortured Souls, those are just sound effects from one of the tracks. Then we have the instrumental version of one of the songs, and okay, that's fine, but why do we have one of the guitar solos as a standalone song? Like, I can survive through inflections because that's a quite nice ambient piece, yeah? But why does this exist? Why do you make me wait for like 20 minutes to hear all of this shit? I don't understand that. All of this shit should have been included on the bonus level CD and not the standard one. That's just my opinion. The lineup for this record is Steve Tucker on the bass and vocals, Trey on the guitars and keyboards, and Pete on the drums, piano and also keyboards. Sadly for Pete, this is the last record with the band. The production was handled by Juan Gonzalez and the band themselves, and it's just so weird, like it sounds like they're in some sandstorm or some shit. I do enjoy the weird guitar sound, like it makes the guitars sound so unique, but not good, you know, it's like in the middle of being good and bad. Then you have the drums, which are mixed properly, I do enjoy them, and the vocals, so yeah, it's just an alright production. Message is diverse, the songs are mostly about Sumerian mythology, the ancient ones, occultism, Satan, shit like that. I do enjoy reading through their lyrics because they are written very well, but what is their true meaning? I have no fucking idea. Structure of the tracks is basic. It's usually standard intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge that has like from 2 to 4 segments, and at the end the chorus comes back. Music on the record is death metal. The album starts with Cleansed and Pestilence, and the first thing you're going to notice about it is the drumming. Pete is on fire. His double bass work, his blast beats, the precision, the groove, the style, just everything about his playing is tight. Then we have the bass work, and it isn't that audible, to be quite honest. I don't even remember hearing the bass on this record. The vocals by Steve are good, nothing more, nothing less. He's growling throughout the entire thing, and that's okay. Finally we have the guitar work by Trey, and it's just so unique. His guitar riffs are just so weird to me because some of them sound so good and so out of this world, and the rest is just so fucking boring to me, like I am falling asleep listening to that stuff. So it depends on the song, like most of them are fucking amazing. So this track starts very heavy, I love the intro, that main guitar riff, it all slaps. The chorus could have been better, but I must say that it is a great song and I do enjoy listening to it. 8 out of 10. Enshrined by Grace was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie for some reason, and I do enjoy the main groove of it. That one is great, but I feel like this song isn't on the same level as the previous one. I still dig it a lot. 7 out of 10. Beneath the Hollow. Now this is the highlight of this record. It's the best song by far. That main guitar riff is just so good. It's so nostalgic and melodic at the same time. Like, it makes me think like this entire record is happening on some desert in ancient times. Love that stuff. It reminds me of the old school Doom game, you know, from the 1993. It has that vibe to it. I love this song so much. I just wish that all of those melodies that are happening in the first 2 minutes of the song would also happen in the bridge, but the bridge section is just fine, like, it's not as good as the beginning. 10 out of 10. Curse the Flesh. Now this song, I need to curse it because the first minute is just so good. Love those melodies. But then they never come back, like they're just the intro, and it's just so sad because The rest of the song, while being fun to listen to, is just not as good as the beginning. So this one is just great. Nothing more, nothing less. 8 out of 10. Praise the strength. Now this one, I must say that this is the first song on this record that I was like, this is kinda wearing me down. Like, I do enjoy the song, but this is the part on this record where I am getting tired by listening to it. So the song is okay, it's nothing bad, nothing great, it's the same as the second track, it has nothing special about it, it's like I am not going to remember it, but as I was listening to it, it was good. 7 out of 10, Stricken Arise. Now this is the second best song here. I love that main melody, I guess it's the chorus because it comes back at the end. Love that stuff, love the vocals here as well. This is a banger, just not as good as Beneath the Hollow. 9 out of 10, Place of Many Deaths. Now this is an ambient piece, it just sounds so weird, it sounds like an actual hell, like I am scared of this shit. This would fit perfectly into the Agony game, you know. 7 out of 10, Abysses. Now this one is fantastic, it's an ambient piece, just so good, the vibe of it, it sounds magical. I wish this album had more stuff like this. 9 out of 10, God of Our Own Divinity features Carl Sanders of Nile playing the final guitar solo, and this song is over 6 minutes long and it wears me down, it's just too long, but I do love the guitar solos, the vibe of this song, the main guitar riff is fine, it's just good, you know. If it were like shorter, 2-3 minutes, I guess I would like it better because it wouldn't make me feel tired. 7 out of 10, Within Thy Enemy. Now this I guess is my 4th favorite track here because that main guitar riff reminds me a lot of Beneath the Hollow. It's not the same, but it's slightly within the same vibe. I love the drumming here as usual. I always forget to talk about Pete, but his playing on this album is just fucking phenomenal. This is a great song, 8 out of 10, and now we have 4 songs, and I think all of them were written by the drummer, Pete. The guitarist wrote Abysses, I think, and that was fantastic. So, Memories of the Past, this sounds like a track from Heroes of Might and Magic video game. It has that vibe to it, I enjoy it a lot. It doesn't have any vocals, but it's just a good vibe. 9 out of 10, Victorious March of Rain the Conqueror. Now this one sounds like Serious Sam the Second Encounter video game that level the Ground Cathedral. It has that vibe. I don't know, maybe they were inspired by it because Serious Sam came out like 2 years earlier, before Heretic. So this stuff is fun to listen to. I do love it a lot, even if it's not death metal music, it's still fucking great. 9 out of 10. And now we have 2 songs, Drum Check and Born Again. And I must say that I wish they weren't on the album, because Drum Check is just what it says it is. It's a drum track. And while I do enjoy Pete's drumming, it's just a fucking drum track. Why is it here? This should be a bonus track or a hidden track, not an actual song. Like, what are you doing? This is not a material for an album. 7 out of 10. And Born Again? No, this is a guitar solo from the previous album. What was the name song? Something about the limitations. Sorry for my shitty memory. Anyways, it's a fine guitar solo. But why is it here? 7 out of 10. And then we have all of those bonus songs, like 4 or 5 tracks, which aren't that great to be honest, and they are destroying the quality of the record as a one entity. To sum it all up, the consistency is various and the flow is digestible. Replayability? Yeah, it's a good album, but it could have been so much more. If it were up to me, I would just keep the first song on the album, Beneath the Hollow, Curse the Flesh, Stricken Arise, Abysses, Within Thy Enemy, Memories, Victorious, and maybe that one ambient hidden track, you know. And that's it. The record is way too long and it has too many hidden or bonus tracks, like they are on the CD and I have to wait through the fucking silence to hear them. And that's just so weird to me. Also, why is Born Again and Drum Check here? Like, What is the point? Is this album some kind of an artistic statement that we are not understanding to this day? With more focused tracklist, this could have been an excellent album, that's for sure. The highlights here are Beneath the Hollow, Stricken Arise, Abysses, Within Thy Enemy, Memories and Victorious. I think it's a good album, it's for sure way better than the next one. And what else can I say? Seriously, by spinning this record today, it deserves your love and attention. That's all from me, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram in the description, I will see you in my other video. Also consider becoming a member on my channel so I can make you an album review or maybe a Doom MIDI cover. That's all, bye!